Strikes Back, he used a lightsaber to open up a tauntaun to keep
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, dude.
The way he moves it, though, is like such an ENTP thing. The way he does that.
What? How so?
It's in the style of an ENTP.
What do you mean by that, though? Like, what trait is it that he displays? Like, physically? Anyways, it looks like Anakin Skywalker is getting a lot of ENFP guesses. ENFP or ESFP?
What about John McClane in Die Hard?
He's actually typed, I think. Let me look him up.
I'm willing to bet every fictional character of every movie is typed, especially AAA movies like Die Hard.
I found a movie where I couldn't find anybody being typed, and I was really interested. I don't remember the movie, but I was pretty pissed. Because I was so uncertain. Maybe it was a video game.
I still have yet to find out the MBTI types of all the characters in the room.
You're slumming, girl.
What? What
I
room?
did not. I did not hit her. I did not.
John McClane is an ESTP.
Well, if I'm ever in a high rise that gets taken over by European terrorists wanting bearer bonds, I want an ESTP around me.
As an ENTP, sometimes I do want to do things that are just as badass as an ESTP, but the problem is I'm not as in tune with my environment, so it's harder for me.
So the whole wrapping a fire hose around your waist and jumping over the side of the building is outside of your range of skills.
Yeah.
What about Bambi? What is
You okay?
I think Bambi's like too emotionally charged and traumatic evented child in order.
Wait, are we seriously typing Bambi?
What is the most emotional type? And we'll give it to Bambi.
INFP.
Is that really the most emotional?
Yes. No questions.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that. I know, like I said, I know INFPs in real life. They are not nearly as I mean, they're very emotional, but they're the most emotional I've met.
What about Elsa from Frozen?
Elsa.
Which one is that? Is that the white-haired or red-haired chick?
The white-haired chick who sings "Let It Go." Which type would sing "Let It Go"?
Okay. Introverted.
INFJ or INTJ? INFJ or INTJ?
No, she's not an INTJ. Actually, I think she might be an INTP.
INTP. Elsa, INTP.
I think so. Maybe an INFP.
So then, Sue, I have a question for you.
Yes?
If she's really an INTP, then would you be compelled to sing "Let It Go"?
I'll just let it go.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, never mind. Well, although, do INTPs like? Do they? I know I have this kind of an issue sometimes, but do INTPs? Do you guys like bottle up your emotions and then they just suddenly explode sometimes?
Yes, they do.
That's
That
certainly
can
how I
happen.
operate.
Oh, what did you say, Suzanne?
That can happen.
So if you were like in an emotionally charged situation and you have like, if you were say an insecure and unhealthy version of your personality, would you say that could happen a lot to you?
What's the definition of unhealthy INTP?
As in, you had a lot of.
There's no unhealthy INTP. All INTPs are unhealthy.
You have had like traumatic experiences, maybe, and on top of that, maybe you just grew up with insecurity. Like you have things that would cause insecurity. Things happen to you as you grew up that would cause insecurity. Is what a better way to put it.
What was the original question again?
We're trying to type Elsa from Frozen, apparently, and I said she was probably INTP.
Yeah.
Like an unhealthy.
I haven't seen the movie, so.
Okay.
Elsa. How can Elsa be an
Elsa.
INTP?
I think she's pretty intelligent compared to everybody else.
She's
but
an INFJ.
Yeah, who would
Stop typing.
pick INTP for Disney princess? What?
I mean, there could be an INTP Disney princess, but Elsa is not an INTP.
How do you know? I mean, she's by herself most of the time.
Sorry,
That
she's
is
not.
clear proof that she is an INTP.
well,
She
she's an introvert.
She has no powers.
You know what?
She has
Technically,
no
Princess
power.
Leia is a Disney princess now, so she.
She's an INT. I'm pretty sure. Well, she's actually no. She's extroverted. She's an ENTJ, I think.
An
What?
ENTJ?
I think
She's
Leia from
an
Frozen.
ENFJ.
No,
An
she's
ENFJ.
an ENT.
No, ENFJ. No, INFJ. Fuck's
All
sake,
the cool
INFJ. Sorry,
characters
I
are
was
anti.
Nah.
She's an
Sleeping Beauty
INFJ.
was the real INTP.
Mm-hmm.
I can't not see
Because she
Leia
does.
as Leia's not an F.
Why?
She's a thinker.
How do you know that?
How can she be a thinker when she on Hoth? She's in the hallway looking all smitten with Han Solo when he's talking about Oh, I'm like, man, Everclear is powerful shit, dude. I'm like lost. What about John Wick? That's a good question.
ESTP or ENFP. Not ENTP or ESTP. But I don't see him as an ENTP, so I'd say ESTP.
Oh, I love that movie. I watched that last night.
I have a question though. Like, what
as-
about
When
all the
when
people?
somebody is a badass, they're an ENTP or an ESTP, but ENTPs are less frequently badasses than ENTPs.
What
So
about
we think
all
about
the
being
people?
badasses, but we never actually do it.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it's like, what about all
Yeah,
the
we do.
people who end up on the Maury show? You know what I mean?
You're not the father? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, like who are all?
ESFPs.
What about their types?
Oh,
ESFPs and ESFJs.
or maybe, are you your type? You are not your type.
That would be an amazing show. I'd watch that.
What type do you think Maury is, and why? These are some serious questions of 2017, man.
What's your type? What's your type? What's your hype?
I don't know. He's an old man.
It's an old man.
No.
What about Judge Judy? What do you think her type is?
ESTJ.
ENTJ.
ENTJ.
ESTJ for sure.
ENTJ.
No.
I've never watched Judge Judy.
I
but
love
I'm
Judge
just a
Judy.
Judge. So.
Yes.
I love her too. She's such a badass. She's just like, y'all are idiots.
ESTJ for sure.
Why?
Yeah, Corey agrees with me. You're right, Corey. ESTJ for sure.
Why do you
No.
think she's a censor?
Yes.
Archetype
Yeah.
ESTJ. She's just like my mom.
Why?
Oh, so she's just like your mom, so therefore you're gonna assume that she's an ESTJ. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Maybe would. So I mean, like I could have a sock puppet. And,
I'm the
No,
East
let,
Coast.
let Mark argue this.
okay.
I mean, that's how typing works. You assimilate a bunch of people together through the stereotype.
Yeah.
But I still stick with the fact that she might be an ENTJ just because you said judge. Although I've never actually
Keep it on
watched
my
it.
forehead. Like, what a ESTJ comment.
But look what we're doing. We're typing celebrities and stuff. All we have to go on are the stereotypes and their outward, the data that they present us with. So that's all we have to run with.
Yeah, but that's like every single person in existence.
Bull crap.
Right?
What about-
trash now?
What about Judge Wapner? The People's Court. You know, the original guy. The one that they're all rip-offs of.
the
What
original
about-
guy?
What about Boomhauer from King of the Hill? He counts.
No. But I've just remembered something you said. John Wick. I'm really interested about John Wick. I've quick typed him, but I'm
Oh,
not
I
really
love-
sure.
I love John Wick. He over a dog? Hell, yes. I am all about the John Wick right now.
Yeah, John Wick. I'm the person which types the most, so I will get an answer. But still, John Wick. What's his type?
I don't know who that is. So
What?
So I found this thing on Facebook, and I want you guys to type this, and I want you guys to guess their types.
Linky
Is that
link.
okay? No, I can't link it. I was wondering if I could just share my screen.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hope this isn't a goat.se kind of situation.
No, it's like a Japanese thing.
Oh, even better. Tentacles? Okay.
Yeah.
what?
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Fuck's sake, mate. That was not on you.
I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, sorry. There was a creeper. And we were
You know,
typing on John Wick.
They kept telling us that nuclear fallout was the real danger with nuclear weapons, and yet I see something like this, and I'm like, well, it's the only people who nuclear weapons have been used against, and this is the kind of stuff that's going on, so...
But this is Thai.
I think somebody's trolling.
What do you mean?
Are you wanting us to type that girl?
Yeah, I wanted you guys to type the guy and the girl based on
Chloe.
direction.
That's not enough to type anybody off of, other than the fact that the girl's obviously uncomfortable with the situation. Doesn't matter if you're an introvert or extrovert. If you have a guy, if a girl has a guy freaking approaching her like that, of course she's gonna be freaking upset.
Yeah. I think that's a very accurate analysis.
Yeah, because he's an NT, right? No?
Yeah. He's clearly an NT type, and she's clearly like an NF type. Totally, just by like looking at all of that.
I'm talking about the guy who made the analysis.
Oh,
Whatever.
okay.
I'm off topic. I've lost topic.
Yeah. Jeremy, do you have any comments to add?
Oh, about that video?
Yeah.
Nah. Japan is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was resisting the temptation to go to YouTube and grab a whole bunch of links of weird Japanese stuff that I'm familiar with, because I try to keep the level up in here as much as I can.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know Francis of the Filth. He's pretty cool.
I will say that our country could probably use a strong dose of Battle Royale, given how young people behave these days.
Yeah.
Battle
Wait,
Royale.
are
what
you
do you
an
mean by that?
are you an ENTP that actually said that? Oh.
Somebody here doesn't know about Battle Royale?
No.
Google knows.
I'm too lazy.
You know what? Because you admit that, I respect it. Here's the deal with Battle Royale. The youth are so shitty that what they do is they pick a class, like one class a year, and they gas them and knock them unconscious, and they take them to an island, and they all have to kill each other, and one person has to emerge victorious, and they send them all out of a room with a bag, and the bag might have like a crossbow in it, or maybe a machine gun, or maybe a blender, or a balloon. Yeah, and they have to run around the island and kill each other, and it's all basically to address the fact that the youth are so wayward and out of control. It's a cult movie. I highly recommend it if you're into it.
Sounds like Hunger Games.
Other way around.
Other way around.
This predated the Hunger Games.
Is it like an 80s movie?
No, it's like maybe 2000.
2000?
Yeah. Oh, it's good stuff.
See
It's
what
not-
I mean?
It's not Shakespeare, but it's worth seeing.
It sounds beautiful. Better than Shakespeare.
It
It's
is beautiful.
poetic.
Yes, it's better than Shakespeare.
It's poetic.
Shakespeare with his Romeo and Juliet dual suicide wussy emo crap. Yeah, it's better than Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Oh. If you disregard Game of Thrones, I have no other means. No, INFPs will. If you disregard Game of Thrones too, then INFPs will have no means to defend themselves.
I didn't disregard Game of Thrones. I've just never seen it, and I've never seen it because everybody likes it. And if everybody likes it, something's got to be wrong with it.
We'll disregard.
I love that logic.
We'll disregard Game of Thrones too.
You know
I
what?
used to use that logic.
That logic kept me away from The Walking Dead for 6 seasons, and then that sexy ass Negan shows up, and I'm like, oh, what is this show? So the way that I look at The Walking Dead is season 1 is actually season -6. Season 2 is season -5, and season 1 is season 7 when Negan shows up and.
The first season sucked anyway.
I can relate to that.
It hadn't found its footing yet.
Everybody who's watching, or at least every ENTP that's watching Game of fucking hell, Walking Dead. That was far off. Is it for the Negan? Let's be honest, yeah.
I think the midget is like the Negan of Game of Thrones. Is that an accurate assessment?
I mean, they're both most likely ENTPs, but like Negan's more dominant.
You put Negan and the midget in Game of Thrones in a room together, and I'm going to renounce my heterosexuality, and I'm just going to fold and bend over.
Gosh.
I don't know, at least he's honest.
Man, daylight's already coming out. No, screw that. After work. Go away. Make time and go away. Like, you need to stop. Give me my 8 hours and then continue.
Can the sun really be this bright already?
Yes.
Yeah.
That shit right there, that's depression fuel.
Close the door.
It's glass. It's not going to help. The sun is more powerful
Get
than
some
glass.
curtains or trash bags.
My dogs ate the curtains.
Of course they did. I better go to bed or I'm never going to get any sleep before work.
How many hours you got?
I have to be up to get ready for work in 5 hours.
So if you're lucky, you can get 2.5 REM cycles. You better get, buddy.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
One
Good
for,
night.
one for my homie.
Mark, pray that I actually go to sleep soon. Instead of
Yeah.
my brain actually keeping me up, which is likely.
Yeah.
Talk to you guys later.
See you.
Have a good night.
Right.
Good night.
So I take it that The Walking Dead and I take it that Negan makes The Walking Dead worth watching because I've got that impression, but I haven't actually tested it yet.
It's a terrible show. Don't watch
What?
it. Ever.
Negan is delicious.
The
Yeah, but
show's
Negan
trash.
is
That's an interesting choice of modifiers. Okay.
And you know what? There's like 200 million females who would agree with me.
All right.
Okay.
He may be a
Okay.
bad guy, but he's such a good guy.
I think I saw 4 or 5 seasons, and then I got fed up with it.
I tried to watch the first season because I had lots of recommendations and just
The
honestly
first season sucks ass. It's crap.
pop
Yeah.
culture, which I tried to do, and I couldn't pay attention to it. It was too dull.
Well, here's my assessment of The Walking Dead as an artist and an artistic type. The first season hadn't found its footing. The second
Wait,
season...
what type are you? What type are you?
What type? INTJ. But I'm an INTJ.
You're an INTJ?
Yeah, but
an
hold on. I'm an INTJ with about 6 or 7 ounces of Everclear in my system right now, so that kind of goes out the window.
You see my
Wait.
super adorable trash? Right here?
What?
You see my trash?
Trash.
Yes. Look.
Are you the
Throw
Minecraft?
things at it. Yes. I throw things at it and it disappears. It's trash.
The Walking
Trash,
Dead.
it doesn't.
The Walking Dead is basically a soap opera for males, and it really doesn't get its artistic footing until about halfway through the second season. The third season and fourth season can be challenging and slow. But once you start getting into the Terminus stuff and the cannibals, and once Rick goes absolutely apeshit and becomes homicidal and all of that, that gets interesting. But quite frankly, until Negan showed up, I wasn't really that interested in it. And now you've got this face-off between an alpha and a partially sub-alpha male, and I think it's hilarious.
Yes,
And it
because Negan knows about power.
Exactly. He's the perfect warlord, and he's sexy as hell. And I'm hetero saying that, but
Negan
This-
is sexy?
sexy,
I don't know. I just find him charismatic.
very charismatic, hilarious. He's the only person that smiles.
Yeah, that's true.
But I
Smile
will
can do.
I will admit, in I guess it's season 4 or 5, when Beth, the blonde girl, when she dies, I cried. I was like,
Yeah, because you're tertiary fucking.
yeah. And I cried when Terminator died at the end of Terminator 2, and I cried at the end of Vanilla Sky when,
You died at the end of Vanilla Sky.
yeah,
You've died.
cried.
You're-
Same
you're a
difference.
ghost.
Fighting the stereotype. I cry.
Dude, I love to cry. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I'm too old to worry about all that macho crap. I cry. I love to cry. It's like a drug.
Right?
I would rather cry than have an eighth of high-grade marijuana.
That's persuasive.
Interesting.
I don't smoke. It's illegal here.
So convincing.
As long as the authorities are convinced, that's all that matters. No, I fucking hate INTJ stereotypes. I combat them at every corner.
I don't know. I like
Why does it
INTJs by
bother you?
stereotype and in reality.
What's
They're
that?
a bit more. I like
Ash?
INTJs. I like INTJs by stereotype and in reality. At the same time.
I like
I-
INTJs. I just hate the bullshit that they wrap themselves in as an emotional self-defense mechanism.
Why does it bother you so
INTJs?
much?
Like,
It
aren't
bothers-
you an INTJ?
Yeah, I'm every time I test as an INTJ, and every time I talk or look at and talk to INTJs, like, yeah, I'm convinced. But at the same time, I see See, the thing is that I've spent the
You see
majority
yourself
of.
as a special snowflake, or
Say it again.
you see yourself as a special snowflake, or what's the issue?
No, the issue is that I'm an artist and I'm a composer and a musician. I've spent a lot of my life steeped, welling up emotional, an emotional side of myself, and so when I see it, yeah, no, okay. So when I see a lot of the stereotypes that they take on themselves and try to exemplify it, it's like, man, that's not me, and that doesn't seem realistic.
Should I fill the passage with wood, or should I keep it like this?
I don't think we're watching that.
Alright. Oh. Right.
I'm gonna have to bolt soon.
What did she say? Go to bed! Now!
Yeah.
Alright, take your internet.
It is what it is.
Has that happened?
In a manner of speaking. Take note, my friends.
Yes. Alright. I'm taking the note. Hello.
Learn from my example.
Alright.
If you misbehave, your girlfriend will take your internet.
Wife of 10 years. Slightly more significant.
I have a guy I'm not married to of 12 years this fall.
It's a long time.
Yeah, just not married.
Committed?
Yeah.
Good.
12 years would be a long time for, no, I'm not committed. No.
It's just one long party.
Well, could see it that way too, though.
No, the stereotypes are a pet peeve of mine. Because I think they're actually doing harm to themselves to try and doggy paddle around that anchor.
Yeah, we are just lazy and dirty.
Not in my experience.
Yeah, INTJs are pretty clean. Unless you're Heisenberg.
Oh, I was talking about INTP.
I don't know. Depends.
All right, well, I will talk at you guys later.
Okay,
All
good
right.
night.
Have a good night.
There's still like 1, 2, 3, 4 people. 5.
Mm-hmm.
6 including me.
So what to talk about now?
I don't know.
Let's not type characters.
Oh, let's type characters.
No,
Yes.
you do that then.
Easy.
What do you want to talk about, Mark?
I don't know. My
Something
brain's
like-
pretty fried at the moment.
I think we have one rested person, and that is Selena. Fresh into the room.
I do have a monster, I think, somewhere.
I have no idea how long that message has been there.
Can you see this beautiful passage?
So beautiful.
What are you guys talking about?
My
Nothing
beautiful
right now.
passage.
Uh,
My beautiful passage in Minecraft. Look. I'll feel like Sleeping Beauty. Right, I have too much time. Either way. Much free time, that is. Even though I should be doing something right now. I think Adra has too much free time too. She won't be here all the time. But that's just a theory.
what was the latest video about? The one Eric uploaded?
These were a nice
Oh.
procrastination implementation.
Oh, did he post another one?
The one where Eric displays happiness as flex.
Oh yeah, 2 people in the community has become a
Oh.
couple.
It's funny.
And they're duels. So that's fun. 4 dislikes. I hate.
Oops.
I've seen
Go
the cuddling video of Taylor and it got so many dislikes.
Which one?
Man, that
Taylor's
Minecraft
video.
is distracting. Okay.
Taylor's video on Cuddles, I think.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's like a 3-second video. I think
No,
he may
I
have
haven't.
taken it down.
What was his point?
It's about the time Ken pop on.
Think so?
I think so. You're normally on about this time, right? Well, you're normally on
Or
earlier.
maybe that. Check out this NI fucking production.
Who's Blanky?
I don't know.
I don't think Eric will ever get on as much as he used to. If he stays with her.
Of course not. He's sleeping at night.
Yeah. Well, I just
You
think that
think so?
talking with famous people for Eric was an intermedium and like a tool to help him
He said he heard you and it showed up.
Yeah, or I put it in there so I didn't have to do it.
That's possible as well. Or likely. Doesn't make a good story though.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Audra, come up with a cool topic.
Sandwiches.
Good one.
What
Yeah.
about sandwiches?
Tell us about sandwiches, Ash.
Sandwiches are an entrepreneurial thing made by some guy from some country for some reason. Because he was doing something, so that is his invention.
Somehow.
His invention was putting meat on top of bread?
Yes, that was his invention. I think he claimed the rights to it, but I'm not sure.
But like, wait a minute. How about not sandwiches, though?
Alright.
Eggs?
Does not host Mark eat not sandwiches?
What's that?
I said, do you eat not sandwiches, not host Mark?
He hates sandwiches.
I actually can't remember the last time I ate an actual sandwich, so I suppose.
Sandwiches
You said
are his
natural?
arch enemy.
No, I take that back. I was at Coco's, and I had a Coco's Club. Which got bacon, lettuce.
I've just gone in a circle and forgot what I wanted, and then I've realized it when I was at the beginning.
It's pretty good.
No. Oh, fuck, I'm so lucky. That is an ENTP trait. They just have 50 fucking angels on their side. Fucking hell.
So what's the objective of this game?
Nothing.
Bullshit.
Mine gold, as you can see. Gold is nice.
It's kind of like Legos, but digital. Like, you just mess with stuff.
Kind of like Legos, but you can die.
Kind of like... Well, with Legos, you just want to die, right?
Or you
I used
step
to
on
play with
them.
Legos when I was a kid.
One, right? You just-
Legos are fun.
I love
Until you
Legos.
step on them.
I had Legos and Lincoln Logs.
Oh man, there was Lincoln at my great grandmother's house, and those were fun.
Yeah. They always made a mess, though. You got wood splinters everywhere.
It was one of those things that I always remember playing with them by myself was awesome, but then there was a lot of times where I had to play with them with other kids, my cousins.
Yeah.
Not as much fun.
Well, yeah, they take the pieces you want and stuff.
Right, you have to like work
Share.
really hard to negotiate to get the pieces you need.
Mm-hmm.
Also, regular bricks are fun. That was one of my favorite toys.
Those spiders, those are a big no-no.
I didn't do that, but my dad made like a bunch of cardboard bricks. I suppose like little boxes, but
Yeah.
not boxes. And those were fun. And then I'd make a fort and then
Have you
knock it down.
seen
throw
the
in
history?
balls and stuff.
Have you seen the history of the entire world?
History of the entire world. Have I seen it? Not
Yes.
firsthand.
Have you seen it? Awesome. I think it's an ENTP or an INTP. But it's really, really known, and it was the top on trending for some time.
What are you typing now? No?
Hmm?
You talked about type for something or someone? No?
I don't know. I didn't catch that.
No, I didn't catch what you said either. That was the whole thing.
Oh, I don't even remember. So don't worry about it. Obviously, it wasn't that important.
That's almost video worthy.
Almost introverted?
Almost introverted. So you mean ENTP?
Like forgetting what you were saying?
Yes. Video worthy.
I do that quite a bit.
I think everybody loses what they were thinking about or trying to say, but extroverts come up with it on the spot. So we're kind
Well, that's
of
why I don't remember what I said, because who knows?
affected by it. Okay, no.
I mean, my memory's just bad. Yes.
But if you write okay, what's that? Yes.
Do I write okay?
Yeah, try just writing okay.
Just
Yeah, if you click just in the.
You don't have to click anywhere.
Well, you've got to have the. Well, if you've got multiple windows.
like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's entirely accurate, but
I'm for mute.
Eric forgets what he says a lot too.
Yeah.
I don't think Taylor does that though.
No, he keeps track of shit pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh god, he was right above me. Christ.
Is Taylor somehow related to Eric? They look
That's
kind of
good.
similar.
No.
No,
Hmm?
he looks like his son.
Wait, who looks like whose son?
Taylor looks like Eric's son to me. Like they have the same similar, longish face, bone structure.
Huh.
I was wondering, except, yeah, the heavier eyes maybe.
Audra, how does it come that ENTPs are so fucking lucky?
In what way? You were not asking me, but I'm curious.
I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna complain.
Well, we can NE our way out of stuff and we can FE dance a little bit.
Yeah, we're really good at making it seem like we had a plan, or just kind of dealing with whatever we actually get ourselves into. Right?
Yeah.
We
And I
NE
think
our way into stuff, and FE
Hello.
our ways into worse shit.
I'm kinda doing 3 things at once.
That's a good number.
I've tried this before. I'm within 2 chat rooms at once.
And anything
Yeah.
productive?
I mean, that might not be beneficial. There's a lot
That's
of
your
people.
problem.
There's a lot of people in the first chat room and just one guy in the other.
Bring him on here.
Do you want to be invited to the server? I mean, yeah,
Give him link.
not a Discord server. It's not a Discord server. You just put the link in the in any kind of browser on the internet. I know this is kind of possessive. I know this is kind of possessive, so sorry for doing that.
What are you talking
You
about?
know, I'm talking with this other guy. I know this is kind of possessive, but I don't know. I just cannot choose one channel, so I'm just inviting you over to the other. That's okay. Yeah, either way. How do you think that the NTPs are so lucky?
Who are you asking?
Anyone who can answer. I need answers.
In what way are you so lucky, other than any shit?
Everything, everything. Totally everything.
Oh, that's a conversation starter.
Yeah, I'll die.
No, it's now you're supposed to brag and tell us all about your awesomeness.
No, I mean generally lucky. Like, ENTPs have no idea, and at the same all of the ideas, what they're talking and doing about stuff. That made sense.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the very question, how are we lucky, would predispose that it's not luck that you're talking about. Luck doesn't have a cause.
How can you say so?
Because luck is chance, and chance doesn't really exist. But if you're going to talk about it in the colloquial sense, then it's uncaused.
Are you listening?
I mean, you can still play with chance, not a bit, not much, but you still can.
What?
Yeah, I think it's even a field with the mathematics about influencing chance and shit. If you take a lot of chances and the combinations of those chances are 50-50, like 50 it'll not happen and 50 it'll happen, you have a sort of binary combination system. So there's each new fucking thing you do, the more chance there is that something actually happened, because now you're dealing with combinations instead of dealing with this one chance.
So what's the question? How do we NTPs deal with combinations?
How are we so lucky?
Are you asking why we're not all dead?
Sort of. I mean, logically speaking, we should be.
I mean, you can make the argument that the dumb situations we get ourselves into are caused by us, and that's not a good thing. Like, wouldn't it be...
We're more lucky because we require more of whatever it is you're identifying.
Yeah. You seem like a super calm ENTP, though, Ash, gotta say.
I mean, Adra is super calm too, so I am not the only one.
I don't know.
I mean, I get mistyped INTP a lot because I'm a cunt and I'm a calm cunt, and that is basically INTP, to be honest. So.
What makes you not INTP?
My weak SI and cool FE and bad DI compared to my NE.
I think you could be an INTP, brother.
A lot of people said that, but I always get backtracked to ENTP.
What do you define as good SI?
That you whip out certain details.
How often do you actually hear an INTP do that, other than throwing out random facts?
INTPs throwing random facts is more common than you'd imagine.
Yeah? You're not listening.
I know. I'm pretty sure I'm an ENTP.
Okay.
I mean, what do you think, Suze? You're the gatekeeper.
No, I'm not.
I mean, other people also typing as ENTJ. So,
ENTJ?
yeah, some people typing as ENTJ. Most
Why?
likely because I was cunt to them, but if
Because you do what?
I was a cunt to them, but if I get both, then the optimization is ENTP.
All three can be cunts.
Yeah, but I mean, if you get typed as ENTJ and INTP, then the similarity of these two types are the most similar to ENTP at the same time.
Can be INTJ.
INTJ? Me, INTJ? I wish so, but nah. I mean, that would be awesome. I'd love to be an INTJ.
Get on cam, man.
I don't have a camera.
Bless you.
You have a phone.
I'm too lazy to download that.
Joel still.
Also play Minecraft, which gets the priority. No offense.
Such an introvert.